Alright, let's get started. Today, I'm going to tell you about something interesting. Mikey had to find it.
JJ, come here as fast as you can. Something incredibly strange has appeared in our village. You've got to see it.
Mikey, what's wrong? What have you found so far and what do you want to show me? Is it really important?
Look at this. A villager from our village just got an unbelievably huge chest. It's just unbelievable. I want such a huge chest too.
Wow, it's really incredibly cool looking. I want to see where he even got it from. Maybe he can tell us himself?
Mikey and JJ, get away from the chest. This is strictly my giant trunk. It's the biggest and strongest in the whole village.
It really does have a lot of room in it. Villager, we are ready to buy this chest from you. Or you can tell us where you got the materials from. We are ready to get them.
I won't tell you anything because it's secret information. To buy this chest, you will have to give all your diamonds. You won't have any.
Hey, but we're trying to find out where you got it. If you don't tell us, it's going to be just awful. We would very much like to be told where this chest can be obtained, because it would help us a lot to store our diamonds and cookies.
I just made it myself. I'm a skilled blacksmith. You are far, far away from my level. But okay, I'll give you a hint. You can find these blocks in the normal world. At someone's house, in a mine, or on a mountain. They're very plentiful, but you need a lot of them.
Wow, that's really useful information. That means we can get these blocks and use them for our own good. I like that.
So, we will need to go on an adventure to collect as many of these blocks as we can to make a chest.
Friends, but before we go any further, don't forget to subscribe to us and give us likes. Your support is very important to us.
The more likes you give, the more cool videos we'll have. And only with your support, we will be able to create the biggest chest in the world.
It's very important for us and our business. Mikey, now let's go as fast as we can. Let's look around the area and think about where we can find these blocks here. We 100% need to find them.
There are lots of places, JJ. Mines. Old houses, maybe some camps. I don't really want to go down into the mine because it's dark and dangerous.
I totally support you. We should try to find everything in a safe place. Maybe somewhere where no one has looked.
There's some old house around here. Perhaps there will be some blocks there? I'd be very interested to find out.
The problem is that no one promises there will be any blocks. We could spend a long time trying to find something.
That's all right. We can find everything and build the biggest chest in the village.
I really hope we can find something. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this.
JJ, you just have to be patient. After all, this is very important for our cookies and diamonds. We have to build the most secure chest to keep them.
And all you keep thinking about is diamonds and cookies, Mikey. You're like a child.
JJ, look! There's a camp up ahead. They know exactly where to get the blocks for our chest.
Look, there's some guards. We have to sneak up on them carefully so we don't arouse suspicion.
Come on out, Mikey and JJ. We know who you are. Why did you come here?
We were looking for blocks to build a huge chest. It would be really cool to get them.
Maybe you know something about it? Or do you have someone in charge?
We have a king and you can talk to him. He just might be able to take you in.
Great, Mikey and JJ. I was told that you are looking for blocks to create a huge chest.
Yes, that's right. We want to store our diamonds and cookies in there. Do you know anything about that?
Yes, I do. A dungeon with monsters from the sweet world appeared not far from the village. We sent our soldiers there, but they haven't returned yet. They say there are a lot of blocks there.
So you're looking for them too? We can help you. If you give us some too.
Mikey, why did you hit him? Let's get out of here as fast as we can. We'll help you figure it out.
I was just trying to shake his hand and I accidentally hit his helmet. I don't think he'll be mad at us. It just happened by accident. So, what are we doing?
We need to go to this dungeon and defeat all the monsters. It's very, very simple.
Great! We'll be able to show them all our strength. We need to go get our weapons and armor.
Yes, we are the best fighters in the whole village. We can go inside, destroy everyone. And of course, take the grand prize. I think the plan is perfect for you.
If there are weak monsters, we'll get through this dungeon very quickly. But we have to hope we make it before someone else takes all those blocks, JJ.
I know exactly what you mean, Mikey. We have to get together as soon as possible. The sooner we get out, the sooner we can get our building blocks. Right?
That's right. We can't let this king's soldiers take all our prize. We have already personally packed up and are ready to move out to the dungeon site to fight the monsters.
The big problem is that it's very difficult to do that. That's why we have to realize everything quietly.
I don't think it will be possible to quietly sneak in there and take all the resources. We will need to fight with all of them 100%. We have the weapons for that.
It's just that there are only 2 of us, and there could be several times as many of these monsters. We need to assess the situation and then act. You know what I mean, Mikey?
Of course I understand you. The problem is that we have to finish this as soon as possible. I don't want to spend the whole day going to the dungeon. I want to watch more cartoons.
We'll definitely have time to watch cartoons and eat cookies. But we have work to do in the meantime.
I totally understand that, JJ. That's why we'll try to finish it as soon as possible.
There must be this dungeon somewhere very close by. Keep your eyes open. We mustn't miss this place, because it's going to show up somehow.
JJ, look! It's some kind of lighthouse, and this must be the dungeon. This is going to be fun enough.
Be careful, Mikey! If there's a lot of monsters in there, we need to come up with some tactics against them.
What kind of tactics? Just run and hit them. That's my tactic. Ouch! There are a lot of monsters and it's very dark. They're already attacking us.
They probably attacked that group of soldiers too. I wouldn't be surprised if we find them here.
We have to run through this whole place as fast as we can and get to the very end. If we can find these blocks, I'll build myself the biggest chest, in which I'll make a whole other house.
That's not a bad idea, but have you ever built a house inside a chest? I think it's really hard.
No, I haven't. I've only ever built toilets before. But that's okay, you have to start somewhere.
That's the right attitude, Mikey. You keep a close eye on those corridors. There could be danger around every corner. That's why we have to walk together.
When we're together, we always defeat all the monsters, no matter how strong they are. That's really true, friends. JJ and I have defeated stronger monsters than this one.
It's like being part of some other world. A sweet world. Like the king used to say.
Sweet world and sweet monsters. That sounds really interesting. We should have a look around.
I'd like to go to this sweet world. It would be really nice to see what's going on there.
Anyway, we can see that there are a lot of candy monsters there. We'd have to fight more. JJ, I'm really scared here. The hallways here are so long and dark, I don't want to go any further.
Mikey, pull yourself together. If we get through all this, I'll give you some delicious cookies.
What? Really? I'm going to go through this maze right now and find the exit. For a cookie, I'll do literally anything. I'm unstoppable.
Good attitude, Mikey. We have to get to the end as fast as we can. I want to find those blocks already. Mikey's cookies are a kind of reinforcement. He's not afraid of anything and he's ready to fight for it. That's why we have to remember to remind him. That way we can destroy the monsters faster.
JJ, I think we're getting closer and closer. There are already big monsters standing here.
Yeah, most likely. We never found those king's guards. They must have gotten lost in the maze.
Look, this really is the final room. There's even a chest standing here. Let's open it.
Yes, you're right. This is the final room here. Let's open this chest. Whoa, this is really what we've been looking for, Mikey. These are the unique blocks for the big chests.
We did it. We were able to defeat all the monsters and take their blocks. Let's get out of here as fast as we can and build a huge chest. I'm really excited.
Mikey, we just got an incredible amount of new blocks. We can make a cool chest out of them. A much better chest than everyone in the village. So let's get to building.
We'll build the chest while we're here somewhere. Then we'll build it near our house.
Good idea, Mikey. No one has to know we've gone through this dungeon yet.
Do you think the king will want to destroy us when he finds out? He'll think we've taken everything for ourselves.
He'll definitely want some of these chests for himself. I don't feel much like giving it to him.
Yeah, that does make sense. We can just sell these chests and of course become very rich.
That's why I think we should defeat the king and his soldiers. So we won't have any problems later.
That's a good idea. I totally agree to such a plan. But let's try to create some kind of chest first. Only I don't know what size it should be. We won't make a mistake with them, JJ. Only I don't know what size it should be. We won't make a mistake with them, JJ.
Our goal is to build as big a chest as possible. We'll take it from there.
You want to destroy the king? That's a really big statement. If we lose to him, he'll take everything he can from us. The house, the chest, the diamonds.
I understand perfectly well, Mikey. But it's the only way we can keep the chests.
If it's really the only solution, we have to get this over with as soon as possible. And win, of course. I don't want to accept defeat at the hands of these soldiers.
Now let's deal with our chest for now. If we make it, it'll be just incredibly cool. Next, we're going to use every possible option on how to stop all of this. The sooner the better for us.
I'm sure we can find a way out. We find it all the time in a difficult situation.
I'm also sure we can do everything we can to save ourselves. After all, we are a real team, Mikey.
I totally agree with you, JJ. We should at least try to do it.
We're almost done with our trunk. At least we got the dimensions a little wrong. We should have just made it a little smaller. We made it incredibly huge and it won't work.
If it doesn't work, we'll have to build a much smaller one. To make it work for sure. There's no problem with that. Because we've never done it before.
I really hope we can continue to build something like this. After all, it shows our weak level.
You and I are really very strange builders, JJ. We need to take some courses to get better. At least that will take away our diamonds.
Mikey, courses won't even help you learn how to build. I'm the only one you can rely on.
You better not joke like that, or I'll drop you in some monster pit when you're sleeping. That would be a real prank from me. You'll have to do it.
Yoo-hoo! We did it! We were able to build an unbelievably huge chest.
Yeah, that's really a win for us. But my prank is not cancelled. You made a joke about me.
Hey, I was only joking. You don't need to dig a hole and fill it with monsters already. I had enough of that in that dungeon. I don't need it anymore. Mikey, let's build another chest, only much smaller. Let's see what other blocks we can use.
These are the blocks I really like. If we can use them, I'd be happy to.
I'm sure it will be possible to build a chest with these blocks. These two will be just ours. We will use them for our own purposes, and of course we will sell them for lots of diamonds.
Yoo-hoo, we were able to build another chest. That's just very, very cool, JJ.
Now, we must go back to the king's camp and destroy them all. To save our chests. We just don't really want to share our chests with them. That's why it will be easier to destroy them all.
JJ, if you're going somewhere, I'm coming after you. If that's what it takes, let's do it.
General alarm! Mikey and JJ have attacked us. They must be defeated as soon as possible. Guards, attack them! Don't let them destroy us all, and especially not your king.
You can't escape from here. You wanted to use us to get the chests. That's why. We'll deal with you now and go watch cartoons and eat cookies.
Ouch! JJ, there's too many of them. You have to fight them very carefully. They're trying to surround us. They're really professional guards.
Mikey, we have some really cool weapons. We have to destroy them as soon as possible. If anyone from the village finds out about this, we'll be in big trouble. We have to finish this.
King, we've destroyed your guards and you're all alone. Explain yourself.
Yes, I wanted to take advantage of you to make huge chests myself.
So you wanted to trap us from the start. We'll destroy you too.
Yeah, take it from our cool blasters. We did it, JJ. We beat them all.
We were able to get some incredibly cool chests.